When was yesterday? This is this was this morning. Okay, this was yesterday. 5. Dude, I don't even know how to use like trading software. Yeah, this sucked. Okay. Let's see if we can find because yesterday I don't want to speak too soon. Uh, there's all these there's all yeah, that one. There's all these shortcut all these hotkeys, dude. It's not plotting. Cool, man. Let's see if I can find it. See, this is what I used to fill out the that calendar. This one. That's just heartbreaking, you know? I swear I thought that was fucking what's my cumulative profit? 360. I swear I thought I was at yeah, that's 7K. I'm hallucinating. So let's go to yesterday. That's yesterday. Uh, where did I execute? We're just having a good time, dude. We're having fun. Took way too many trades. Don't, you know, I don't know how the fuck we're gonna do this, but like so many fucking trades, and I'm only trading one contract, so like that's absolutely, um, these aren't like individual contracts; these are individual trades. How many trades did I take, dude? What the fuck? Okay, 10 o'clock. It's the volume too, just like it starts out pretty quiet, and then look at this. This sucks. Shouldn't be trading this. Yeah, you just smoky? Can I have a little bit? Then, uh, 9:59. I'm not gonna pull out all of these, dude, but I just want to see what I did. I traded that. Okay, this must be wrong. It's definitely wrong. Don't worry about that. Let's just do this super quick though. But you like, there we go. There's a zone. Here's a zone. Just go on your chart and plot zones, dude. Just start plotting and scheming. And again, look, like that looks interesting. That's not a good set because it comes back down, and then uh, you're gonna get cooked on that, brother. That sucks. Don't do that. And you're below the EMA, and this is kind of a weird supply. You know, sorry, demand. Everything's supply in my head. I don't know. Um, if we want to look at this, like that kind of you just fucking. I just hate how sideways this is, and with this like 1, 2, 3 taps, this kind of looks okay, but you can't do that either. Like you need good. This is why I was losing money, man. I was just taking dog shit setups. I was trying to trade on my intuition. I don't have any intuition. I've only been doing this for like a couple years on and off. So you get ooh, I smell something sketchy. Oh no, okay. Like if this tapped, then because sometimes this works, but I think when you see something like this, I mean, we saw it today. That was that was the last one we looked at, or one of them. You can't. You're below the EMA, and you're not actually touching. It's just not. It's just no good, man. So this zone gets disrespected respectfully. Here, look at this. That's not, I mean, that's not good either. You're like, oh, that looks bullish, but you're basically just right where you started. You're in the next. People aren't actually pushing price upwards more. Um, However, 10 points. You can take 10 on that. Especially if you just go from this one, you know, take 10. Let's see about this though. This is like very sketchy. Very sketchy stuff. And I completely fucked it up. If you buy the top of that, yeah, no. See, dude. Okay. My camera's too hot, apparently. That's not good news at all, but I just bought this. But, shitty supply zone. I want to make a script that plots these out and just color codes your confidence in each of these. It'd be nice if you could just, it's hard to fully automate a system. But, you don't get a good bounce off of that, obviously. Then you kind of like, oh, but what's this? You get one. This is again. This is just another case for two candles. You buy down, you sell here, and you get fucked up. Doesn't go for you. No, it's low risk. It's not working, dude. The price action today is just it's so sideways. Is this a downtrend? Yes. But it's just fucking wiki wazoo. Kalamazoo, Michigan. These actually do come into play. So let's draw these fellas. This. And then you also kind of have, this is like a separate one. Oh, see? Yeah, that's really cool. Why don't you just do this? Genius. So, I feel like some people actually look at their charts like this. I don't know, it's kind of cute. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, nothing doing with this bullshit. That's not good. That's not good. So there's a gap. There's no gap. This is like, this is shitty. But it worked. So why is this shitty? Because that's not so bad. I mean, I don't know. Can you measure gaps? So great, this worked. I'm very happy for you. But here's the thing. Like, look at this. Oh well, this one has. So somebody, I just like to plot them, even if I don't think they're gonna work, because you always might have. This can even be really good. It's not because there's, but I mean, if this one's not good, this one isn't great either. But if there's like a supply, because supply and demand zones sometimes people use them as targets, because if they are liquidity, like if they're arresting orders here, the market's going to use that And that's why sometimes you see it pop through, take out orders, but there are not enough sell stop orders to turn the tide. And then buyers just see this as a really super low discount. And buyers are like, okay, that's awesome. That didn't happen here. But that's why it's like, I would be worried, even if this looked like a good bounce, I'd be kind of sketched out because you're pretty far from the EMA and you have this zone down here that I might want to go check out. Which is, draw your zones, see how they react. This one, nothing. One can't, no. Breaks it, comes back down, respectfully bounces off right here. Okay. Here's the cool thing, man. Like if you are taking your 10, if you decide, if we formulate a plot to take 10, and this looks like a 10 setup off that one candle, you can kind of, because this is a good zone too, you can kind of be like, okay, I'm gonna see how this closes, and when that closes, you can kind of buy. You can either buy it again, foolish. Well, not really, or you can just move your take profit up to there, and then your RR is just nice. But this would be, if you took it by the book, goddamn, like it's a big candle. That's good, but it's also more risk for us. That's why I'm trying to find a way around the two candle thing, but I don't think I can, and I just got to be okay with that. Just take what you get. That's more than 1-to-1. So, you know, come on, man. You gonna complain about that? Are you really gonna complain about something like that? This is beautiful. This just like my little heart flutters when I see this kind of thing. Okay. That's nice. That is nice. And if I think I might take some time before I let my stops, before I let my TP run, because I'm sketched out. And if I see this, like if I'm just trailing my stop and I see this, I'm like, okay, I'm a little scared. I might close right there, but you know, and what's 1-to-1? It's like right here. Wow, that's pretty good. So if you just take your 1-to-1, I mean, you're golden. But if you got some balls on you, take it up. I don't like do it. This is bad practice, by the way, guys. You shouldn't be like, oh, what's the most I could get? What if I caught this entire move right at the top? It doesn't matter, dude. You're not catching the top. You're catching, maybe you trail your stop down to here and you get stopped out here. Maybe you trail it down to here and you get stopped out here. That's still good. 30. You should, I'm saying, like, if you start calculating how much money you're making off of this, then the next time you see something and you're like, okay, I'm going to target up here because it's how much money this move is making. But then maybe next time it goes to where your original take profit was and then just goes, oh, psych. You suck, bro. You suck. The market will do that to you. That's why this is like this is like kind of feeding your FOMO, your GOMO. What's the greed? Is FOMO just a greed? What's the greed equivalent? Greed of GOMO. Yeah, greed of missing out. That's greed of missing out, dude. That's why you don't want to be like, and I do this, I'm guilty of this, man, because I just like big numbers, but yeah, fuck that. Nothing. You get a little something there, but that's not good. And then the other thing I don't understand is I think I blew my shit on one of these because oh did I? I can't remember. You're so look at this dude. Down here you're risking 16 points. This candle right here is just the candle is 25. 43 dude. That's like your entire that's more than your take profit on this one. Just that one candle. So you have to really get you know get serious when you're over here. Um, I don't know why it's moving like this, but it is. So we just gotta be careful. Down and nothing happened. Um, that's kind of sketchy. That's not really a good zone, but it does pop back down there. What did we see any? We're supposed to be looking for structural breaks. I'm sorry. See breaks of structure. This was a nice. No, that was. Yeah, right here. And that's like right where your supply. Look at that, dude. See, that's why we check. That's why we check for stuff, man. This is your. This is your break of structure. Back down, retest. And so there's another reason you don't want to take this one because maybe you're thinking, okay, that kind of looks like a low, but we haven't gone back down to test this structure that we broke initially. So that's why this is a good setup as well. Break, come back down. This is confluence, baby. This is just confluence. People say this shit's magic. It's just a bunch of different things working. There's other things that you don't see. You're not going to see everything. It is astrology for men. I think it's kind of bullshit. I do technical analysis, but I still, dude, I'm not going to go reading fucking earnings calls every, you know, it's just not me. Nothing. This is his own. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So this is, I kind of remember looking at this because I was like, I really hope this comes back up. It didn't. This is like, this is a supply zone. That's your gap. You know, 3, 4 stacked bars, very little retracement. That's a good zone. Okay. It couldn't pop up. The trend was too strong going down, so we didn't get that turn back up. So do you remember earlier when I was saying the tap should be exact because you could take this pop down and then it comes back up, takes out your stop if you are down here. But it didn't do that, obviously. But you don't know if it's going to, which is why taking this is sketchy as fuck, especially with that thing happening right after. There's just nothing really I mean, it breaks this low, but that's not really like a level. It's just a low. And then I guess bounces under that. I don't know. Consolidating some kind of weird, creepy bull zones, but not really demand zones. I mean, so yeah, this is just like the price action just really has just been disappointing for last week or so. And I'm not saying it's the price action's fault that I lost money. It's my fault. Yeah, dude, that's it. We'll stop it there. Look at a little bit of Doyle Exchange. Don't spend too much time looking at YouTube videos, though. Look at the charts. Back test. Look at the charts. You know, you should be there's one there's one there's one trading video you should be looking at. And it's this one.
And a big man's back. www.thekickfrombrooklyn.com. You ever see them signs on the highway billboards years ago? I'd walk a mile for a camel. Or they used to have cigarette commercials. 70s and 80s Quaaludes. The good old roarer. 714, and they changed it. Fucking, they were putting the fucking drug dealers out of fucking business. Non-narcotic, non-addictive. Bring back the dying. What the heaven, let me tell you. And when you had an orgasm, you thought you were on a fucking moon. Bring back them fucking Quaaludes. Anyway, think about it.
So, yeah, man. That's it. Focus. Get your strategy down. Backtest it. Get your confidence up. Don't take shit. Don't fucking take this shit, man. It worked out. Just don't. But you're not going to catch that. Is it your strategy? No. Don't take it. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. This is your strategy. Nice zone with the gap. Comes back. Look at the EMA. We had 2 bars. That's it, dude. Take your 1-to-1 and go the fuck home, man. Just go. Holy cow. Watch this video. The math of winning. You need to look at this. This is a numbers game. All right. That's all it is. This guy explains it really well. He explains how trading is like gambling. He explains the gambler's fallacy, blah, 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 blah. And then he has this spreadsheet, expectancy. This is the number. This is like the work that you need to do when you're building your strategy. You need to be specific because, look, like, I'm going to risk 1%. And this is why you need to backtest and not bullshit around and do, scalp like I did, because that fucks up your actual win rate. You need to know your win rate. I think it's more like 60. I think it's more than 60 if I really hammer it down. But so this is just a calculator, and you can see if I can remember my fuck it. So this is kind of why I'm testing this out with this set of parameters, because risk to reward 1, right? Minimum. Win rate 60%. Account balance, we're playing on a 50K sim. 1% risk. 1,000 trades, okay? That's like a lot of trades. That's a long time. That's like years of trading, okay? So that's like a decent, if you're not a scalper. Results. This is just kind of randomized. It randomizes each trade based on your win rate. So you might have, look at this. This is why you're gonna have red days. Okay, if I'm trading one day at a time, holy cow, dude. If I'm making 1 trade a day, I'm having a bad week, and I'm just like, oh my god. Look at this. This is why you have to just remember. It's the big picture shit. In a few years, 500 something %. That's insane. Max drawdown 10%. Expectancy, I don't know exactly what that is. So yeah, that's pretty good, man.